What's up, guys? Thundercats here with another look at some of the figures we got this week. Today we're looking at the 1/6 scale Mondo timed edition Mumm-Ra figure from the Thundercats line. Now, I love the Thundercats. Like that, honestly, like I grew up watching, of course, Masters of the Universe, the real Ghostbusters, G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, and of course, Thundercats. Oh, and also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles also. Those are my jam, and I love the Thundercats. And I know that Mondo has already released Lionel. I think he came out last year, and I haven't got him yet. I don't know. Like I didn't really get the feeling of Lionel. I don't know if they're gonna do like either a toy version or like more of the cartoon version for of Lionel later. But I haven't grabbed him. But when I saw Mumm-Ra, I was all in because I love this villain. I think he's such a unique character, how he transforms into a little mummy guy into this big old being. And I just could not help myself. I had to get this guy. And of course, being a timed edition, not sure if they'll do any other versions. Like, I don't know. Like, I think Lionel did come out with both. He came out with the timed edition and the regular version, but I still haven't, bit the bullet on that one yet. There's just so many figures to get. Like, there's just so much to get. And the crazy thing about it is that I got a new display for my Mondo figures, and I'm like looking to where the heck I'm gonna put this guy because, we just have Masters Universe, we got Batman anime series, and we got X-Men anime series. So I'm like, where am I gonna put him? So I'll figure that out later. But anyway, I pre-ordered this guy. God dang it! It was sometime earlier in the year. I don't remember. I've been ordering so many Mondo figures. I just recently pre-ordered the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Donatello figure. I just couldn't help myself. So, I don't know, like these are so cool. Like I like the fact that these figures are not just figures, but they're also kind of like statues, and I like the statues too. So I haven't really got any statues, so I said, screw it, I'll get these. But anyway, here is what it looks like in the package. This beautiful box art of Mumm-Ra just coming out, and then you see Mama right there on the bottom. That's a weird name for that dog. And that's another reason why I got this, because I wanted Marmot. I wanted him also because I know usually when they release regular versions of these figures, they don't come with the companion. Just like with Lionel, he doesn't come with the regular version, doesn't come with Snarfer. So if I really want that one, I have to probably pay a little bit more to get him. To get Snarfer. If I really want Snarfer, I don't know. He looks kind of weird. But anyway. So like I said, here's this beautiful box. All right, and it was too big to fit in my box that I use for videos, so I had to bust them out and put them on here. But as you can see, this box is just magnificent and huge. It on the bottom here has the Thundercats logo right there. And you can see some of the background stuff that I have on here. Just a side, there's a Thundercats logo there, and it says 1/6 scale figure, collectible figure, 1/6 scale collectible figure. And on the back, it just has a description of him. From the depths of the Black Pyramid, the demon priest of Third Earth calls upon ancient spirits of evil, transforming into Mumm-Ra, the ever-living. The almighty arch-nemesis of Lionel, Mumm-Ra commands the mutants of Plundar in his quest to capture the Sword of Omens and destroy the Thundercats once and for all. See, me, I love, of course, the heroes, but I love more the villains. And I am more of a villain person. So, I'm looking forward to the other characters like Jackalman, Vultureman, Monkeyan, and also Slythe to come out to see how those goes. And of course, this is another rabbit hole. Like, to be honest, like I saw Chitara at San Diego Comic-Con, and I was like, and she looked cool, but I was like, oh, I wasn't 100% because, like I said, these versions are a little bit different than the original, like the original toy or even the original cartoon. So I do have the Super 7 Thundercats figures. And we'll do a comparison with this one a little later. And I love the Super 7 versions because they look really cool. Like they looked, I mean, I don't know. Like I like the way they look. So, so I don't know. I might get Chitara. I mean, we'll see. And of course, Lionel will probably get him eventually. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's look inside the box because, of course, all the Mondo boxes has like a flip up right here where you can see. Oh my Lord! Look at that. That's some beautiful photography. My God, this guy, woof. Like he looks kind of like the original toy, or not the toy, but the cartoon kind of. And that's why I got him. Like I was kind of like, let me go ahead and grab this guy because I think he looks great. So look at this, and here you can see inside the box. Of course, you got all that plastic in the way, but this is what he looks like inside. He is dying to come out. I'm hoping he fits in my photography box because I'd rather use that instead because this box is massive. But I don't know. He looks pretty dang tall. So I don't know. All right, so let's get him out of the packaging so we can take a closer look at the 1/6 scale Mondo Mumm-Ra figure, the ever-living being from the Thundercats line. All right, here's Mumm-Ra out of the packaging, looking freaking awesome. I honestly, like, I don't even know how I stumbled upon Mondo the first time around. When I first, like I said, first saw their figures, I wasn't a really big fan, and now I'm just like all in it, you know what I mean? And it's like I'm trying my best not to buy too many, but it's just I just can't help myself. I definitely, of course, love the Thundercats, and like I said earlier, but I couldn't pass up on this one, and I'm glad I didn't because this is just beautiful. I mean, this is seriously. Look how gorgeous this figure looks. The coloring, the soft goods, the mummy straps, everything. I mean, this is definitely art. Like, I mean, they did such a great job. And I mean, let's just get a closer look. Let's see. Hopefully I don't knock down the camera or anything. I'm going to go ahead and just angle it down this way. And then let's kind of push this back a little. No, I'll do that. Let's go ahead and see. I'm going to try my best not to damage the camera or hit the camera. But look at that face sculpt. I mean, look at that detail. Those teeth, the purple mouth, those red evil eyes, piercing evil eyes that he has. Look at the helmet with, those cool snakes on the side. I mean, you even get you can see all the, wrinkles or whatever on his face. You got these mummy straps, when he transforms. Look at that cool helmet, has the snakes. There's a lot of snakes on his gear. Of course, his middle emblem has the snakes and stuff, and there's more snakes even all over this armor piece here. Underneath, there is, let me get this off. There's this, indentation, I guess, of the tattoo of the snake. Some people were complaining about that, but because they wanted it to look real. I don't know if I remember correctly if they ever showed that piece on the cartoon. So looks like show something on here, but there's some paint blemish there. But you can see looks like a tattoo or like a branding, like how they used to brand the animals. That's what it looks like. Oh, look, his neck. I mean, Wow. It still looks cool. I like it. I mean, I'm gonna use him like this and cover it. So I'm not a big, I'm not gonna complain too much about that, but that's really interesting. And then his big arms, massive arms with veins. And then his chest, there's some nipples there. I mean, this guy is pumped. He's definitely not missing the gym. He's got this elbow bracelet right here on each side. The straps are here. Then he's got these gauntlets on his arms. Then the fist with those veins. And then there's a nail painted. So his nails are painted, which is really cool. Down to the mid section, he has his belt. Of course, more of those snakes. And I'm sorry if I'm kicking the camera. This guy's really big. Really, really big. Got that cool red, what do you call it? Medallion in the middle. And then on the back, his crazy back. There's all those muscles he has, all his definition. And he got the mummy straps coming from the back. And then his big old cape. Which is kind of weird. Of like I don't remember seeing this in the cartoon, so those are interesting. It kind of looks like oh, his headpiece fell off. Yeah, there's one thing that I can say that kind of sucks about him is this headpiece. It's a little cumbersome to come on and off, but it does if you really gotta be careful with it. But anyway, it kind of looks like a tarp type thing, right? But of course, the cape has a bendable wire, so you can pose it any such way. Now down to the skirt, which is really cool. Like, I really like the detail. Look at these little tassel things right here. It's kind of like a curtain kind of thing. That's really neat. Then you got this right here, the gold. This is gorgeous. It goes up and he has his little skirt. And then this little tassel thing goes all the way around. So that's really neat. And his head thing falls off again. Lord Jesus. You gotta really push it in there. Now going on to the legs, big and muscular, of course, veiny too. More straps on there. And then his, these are not gauntlets, these are wristbands. I guess these are the boots, shin guards. I mean, you got there's these beautiful colors. There's the gold here, and then there's brownish color. Then you got there's fur down there. This is really neat. And then those big old feet of his, those veins. I mean, there's just so much detail. And of course, they painted the toenails. Because I said this before, that I like when they do that kind of stuff, because it just makes it pop more. So yeah, now he does come with a lot of stuff. So we're gonna first start with the hands. He comes with his gripping hands, of course. So, the right and left, and of course, like I said, you can see the paint detail on the claws. And then look at those veins, man. Look at that. That's insane. Really, really cool on that. And then he comes with some semi-open hands. I mean, seriously, like, you can really get cut on this. Like, seriously, can claw you. I'm telling you. Now, this really kind of now wants me, it's kind of pushing me to get Lionel, just so I can have him. We'll see. But like I said, I have so many other figures I have to catch up on. So, And it's kind of funny because like every single month I'm buying a figure or pre-ordering a figure. And I'm trying to get the other ones from behind, from what I'm behind on, but I can't catch up. I mean, they just recently announced the 2000X Skeletor, so that's coming, and Robin has become available, so I might get him. And then of course, it's just nonstop. But anyway, he has these two. He comes with these other two upper hands that they look crazy. So definitely really neat. Now he has several here's one more other hand. And he is holding a crystal ball type thing. So you can definitely have him holding this, which is really cool. All right. Now he comes with 3 different head sculpts. Now here's another screaming head, and at first I thought there was the same thing because it kind of looked like the same thing, but his mouth is a little bit more open because you can see the sides of his gums or what's inside his mouth. So, and you see more on the, you know, kind of the eyes more detailed of the, you know, the black, you know, really neat. And then here's one where he has closed mouth. Damn, I'm telling you, this is just insane as I drop it on the floor. Look at that. Man, this is a crazy figure. And this is another figure. Another head. This one freaks me out a little. Like, I don't know why. It's kind of like a stone look, I guess. I'm not sure where this is referenced. Maybe maybe the episode of the cartoon. But for some strange reason, this one looks a lot evil, or I don't know. I mean, just looks more evil, like more crazy. This is freaking awesome. All right, so he does come with another head that has these. Well, it's basically the helmet, same helmet as the other one, but this has these goggles, these red big goggles on there. So it's kind of like some glasses and stuff. So, I wonder underneath if you have. Yeah, underneath you have another head, but you can't. I don't think you can take this head off though. Yeah, so this is just a closed mouth. It's basically. I mean, no, it's this. No, it's a different one. Different way you can see the teeth a little bit more on this one. And I'm not sure if this can come off. I don't think it can come off, which is kind of unfortunate because I would have given you, you know, another option to do. So, and I guess I'm not sure exactly where this is from. I always tell myself before these guys come in that I'm going to do some research, but I just get so dang excited that I just go with the flow. All right, so here's another helmet piece, but this one, you can see the snakes are thicker, like it's kind of like a horn type thing, like a, you know, what an animal would have. Same helmet and everything, but these snakes are a lot thicker. So you can definitely put that one on if you want to use, you know, another cool option. Like I said, these are just a little hard to get in the. Let's see. I see letters on there, so I wonder. Oh, so this. Okay, so this one is supposed to go to that head? Yeah. Oh, this one goes with this head because there's some letters on it. So this one C must be for this one, I guess. How much is this one? E. I don't know. Let me see. Oh yeah, so ABC goes for this one. So A. Where's B? This one. This is not B. This is E. As you can see, there's some letters down here. Also D and E. So this one, hold on. So this one goes for that one. Oh man, look at that. I mean, it's kind of weird because this one says ABC, right? And I find here's C, here's D, here's A, but where's B? Did I miss something? Oh, no? Does this one come off? No, it doesn't come off. Am I missing a head? Is that a possibility? Let me see. Let me double check. That is kind of weird because, like I said, I mean, there's 5 heads total. 4, maybe, I don't know. It's because, like I said, like this says here A, B, C, and then you got A, and then you got C, but I don't see B, which is weird. Very weird. Yeah, because I don't think, because you know, if you look on the bottom, you see the indentations are a little different. So this one has kind of like another peg that goes in to makes it stick more. Nah, that's a crazy head, I'm telling you. Oh man. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, that's weird. Unless I'm missing something. I don't know. Did I miss another head somewhere? I don't think I did. Huh. Weird. But I don't know. Maybe I'll find it later. I don't know. I don't think I have. And the thing is that, you know, usually they say the contents in the boxes when you order stuff, but they didn't say this on the. I'm missing. Am I missing another head? I see about one. Got one here. 2. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 heads. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. It's just weird. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this one does come off, and I'll play with it later and see, because that's the only one I can think of, but I feel like this is not coming off. So, anyway. Yeah, anyway, let's move on. Alright. So, it comes with this ball. And I'm sure this is probably part from the episode, so if you have anybody knows, let me know in the comments. But, yeah. Kind of like an orb thing. I don't know. And then he does come with a cool, I guess this is a no, this is a sword. Which has the brown looking cool, and he got those snakes there. That's his thing. And then he comes with the dagger, the black handle. And then what else does he come with? There's some other stuff that he came with. What did I do with it? Did I lose it? Oh, here they are. Okay, so now the main weapon for Mumm-Ra is his double-edged sword. So it's kind of like a, you know, I mean, like a blade, double-bladed thing. So, you know, basically here you connect it to the sides on the, because it was just these middle ring things, and you just put these in there. Now he has 2 of them. He has this one, which just is regular. This is beautiful. I like the way this looks. And then he has this massive flame one, which is just insane. It doesn't even fit in the camera, but it's in this translucent thing. This is gorgeous. And definitely probably what I'll use to pose them with. But yeah, this is really nice. I really like this one. I like both. And at first I thought it was like maybe this went inside, but no, it's two different weapons. It's just really, really cool. Let's see. Okay, let's clear off this a little bit so we could look at the companion that comes with him, and that's Mutra. So of course, you know, if you know the cartoon, he has his bulldog and named Mutra, and there he is, looking really, really neat. The only thing with this guy is his head articulates, nothing else moves. Just like some of the other characters that came with some of the figures. For example, you know, Cringer that came with Battle Cat, he doesn't move that much at all. He's just basically like a statue. I'm not sure about Snarf, if he moves or not. And did I call him Snarfer earlier? I meant to say Snarf, but anyway. there, look at that mug and his interesting body, tail. I mean, really, really cool. Now, the cool thing about this guy is his head does come off, and he does come with another head, which is pretty interesting that he's, you know, blowing smoke out of his mouth. So I don't know. Like I said, I need to go back and watch the cartoons because I don't remember this at all. But this is insane how crazy the smoke effect looks cool. So you can pose them each way. So yeah. All right. So let me go ahead and get him posed and get my final thoughts on the Mondo 1/6 scale Thundercats Mumm-Ra figure. All right, before I get my final thoughts, I wanted to do a real quick comparison time. I mean, of course, you can't really compare these two, but I wanted to take a look at the Super 7 Mumm-Ra that came out, you know, a few years ago. I thought it was one of my favorites, so I liked it a lot, and I really do like the Thundercats line from Super 7. They did a really good job with that line compared to other lines. So, you know, and of course, you know, right now there's a bunch of different Mumm-Ras out for that line. There's the black and red version that I think I really want. There's one with electronic lights on the eyes, and then there's another one. But they did a really good job with this one. So, you know, if they end up doing a different color Mumm-Ra, like closer to this, I don't think I'll get them because I do really like this, but we'll see, you know. But I just wanted to, you know, take a look at, you know, both. You know, of course, here's a Mutra, the smaller version, more articulated, obviously, but you can see, you know, the differences and stuff. So let's go ahead and, you know, if you have them out already, let's go ahead and do my final thoughts. So, all I can say is this is a freaking badass figure. Like, this was definitely, you know, he freaking looks awesome. I'm sorry, but I'm in love with him. I think he is spectacular. I was going to use the flame blades, but I think this looks better, you know? And you got Mutra with his, and this is a great figure. The colors are beautiful. Everything's beautiful. He feels good. I love the way they do their bigger characters. I think the female characters, even though they look good, I think they're the only ones that, just in terms of standing, I guess because they're smaller, more petite, that's more of an issue, but that's here or there. But this guy is freaking awesome. I don't know where I'm going to put him because, like I said, I got in my new display case for, I got our Black Friday. I'll probably play a video of that soon so you guys can see it because it's really cool because it has like lights and everything. And it fits all my Mondo figures. And I said I have different you know, kind of themes. I have the Master Universe ones, the, you know, Batman animated series, and then the X-Men animated series. So I don't know where Momo's going. I'm probably gonna put next to Skeletor, I think. But anyway, we'll see. Yeah, so this guy right now, of course, he was basically, you know, pre-order. He is now gone. There's no way you can get him unless it's eBay, unfortunately. Oh, I gotta hate about this is the fur comes off. Gotta be careful with that. Unfortunately, only be able to get them on eBay. They haven't done a regular version. They might. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. You know, I've noticed that some of these figures, they're not getting the regular versions. So maybe this might be the last shot. So, you know, I guess aftermarket would be the price, of course, if you really, 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 really want this guy in your collection. But yeah, no, he is magnificent. He's beautiful. I'm telling you, this is the Mondo's just killing it. So anyway, so what do you guys think? Do you like this figure? Do you collect the Mondo figures? You know, what do you think of these Thundercat figures? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, we will see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe.